afternoon to all of our viewers. We are meeting here this afternoon with Myles at Inspire Cayman Training. And welcome to another segment of The Pulse, where we're keeping you updated on precisely what is occurring here in the Cayman Islands. And here at Inspire Cayman Training, they've been doing a lot of really exciting things. You guys will remember some months back, we actually spoke to Michael and he updated us on really this dream of his of having a technical and vocational trade school here in the Cayman Islands, and they are really blazing ahead, doing a lot of innovative things, getting a lot of programs on board, lots of accreditation to make sure that they have, as the young people like to say, leveled up professionally, and just being able to offer a lot to the people of the Cayman Islands. So we're going to speak with Michael and hear a little bit more about what they have to offer here at Inspire Cayman Training and how you can find out more about their offerings and get registered. So good afternoon, Michael, and thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thanks for coming, Sandy.
So we have spoken with you before, and the vision we know has been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
And you started to realize the vision in a very concrete way earlier this year. So you made it happen, really.
Yeah.
But of course, as we know, that's just the first step.
Yeah.
So you've gotten started. Tell us what it's been like since you've opened your doors.
A lot. It's been a lot of work. First of all, it's been a lot of work. I would say for the last year, we have sought out to change how we establish vocational training in the Cayman Islands. We've been talking about vocational training for the last 40 years or more, and no one have really come up with a concrete solution. And I know I've been talking about it for the last at least 15 years because I work with a lot of young people who don't fit into the normal office type of work, and these are great careers. So what I set out to do is change that for a lot of our young people or people in general. And in the last month, what we have decided was that we don't want something that is just national. We want something regional, we want something international, we want something global. And that's what we've changed about it. So I have, through the company, we now have an international certification through an organization called NCCER, the National Center for Construction, Education and Research. We're a fully accredited organization. We can offer up to 70 curriculums. We're currently offering 5. I've also set out about 3 months ago to ensure that there's no doubt on whether we are accredited, because there's always going to be some question on whether we are accredited or not. So I applied to a global accreditation called EduQual. It stands for Education and Quality. EduQual is a global accreditation, and we've recently gotten our center approval certificate. What that means for us is that we can now develop our own our own courses and get them globally approved.
Wow.
So we can develop stuff specifically for Cayman, but if any of our trainees travel or want to work in another country, these are still globally recognized certificates, awards, or certifications. Another angle that EduQual gives us is that if a trainee passes a course in my institution and want to transfer to UCCI or ICCI or overseas, those awards are transitioned into credits. So they can be credited from a college level, which is great for a lot of folks who want to do a certificate to start, but have the intentions of moving on into a university. So they don't lose ground, they only gain ground by doing that while they're also working in the workforce.
Okay, good.
Another thing that we have sought out to do is also link the professional workforce with what we're doing. I believe that we can't just train people for the sake of training. We can't just say, okay, you now passed the course, now you run along and look at a job. So we have about 20 partners from the construction, dive, and other professional fields that have signed service level agreements with us to employ. They want Caymanians but they want Caymanians. They don't want to be stuck with people that they're trying to train up. They want them to come to us. We are going to be providing that training, and then from there they can provide the hands-on experience and so forth. So we've incorporated a course called Tools for Success. Tools for Success have about 14 modules, anything from getting a resume prepared in a professional way to keeping a job, to conflict resolution, getting along with the supervisor, diversity in the workplace, soft skills trainings that a lot of organizations, and I have personally met with at least 50 organizations in the last year, and every one of them have said the challenges isn't so much about the lack of training or experience. The challenges that they find is the lack of soft skills, and we have to be able to change that. So that's a critical venture with us.
And just to clarify, for those who may be listening to this video who have no idea what soft skills are, let's give us a working definition, a layman's definition of what that is.
It is attitude.
Yes.
Right? One of the predominantly things that a lot of our youngsters lack is the attitude when they get into the workforce. It's hard for them to transition from, this attitude of I don't care and to now you're in the workforce and now you need to care, right? Because these organizations aren't non-profits, right? They're there to make a profit. And at the end of the day, either you're going to be part of that mission with them or you're not going to be part of their organization. Soft skill as in showing up for work on time, taking initiative, reducing the amount of time that you're on your cell phone. That was high up on it didn't matter what industry that I went into, all of these folks have said it becomes disgusting when a young person is dealing with a customer and trying to also send a text message at the same time. It's a turn off.
Right.
So they are so turned off by it that they don't even want to hire these people anymore. So because it's costing them money.
Right.
So
it's the people skills.
Absolutely.
It's the non-technical aspects to your job that still make you a valuable and very much wanted employee if you can get it right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Taking initiative is a major one that was high up on the agenda for a lot of our partners. They don't want to have to tell you 5 times that something, the floor needs to be clean or that needs to be done. They feel that if you're part of the company, if you're part of the business, if you're part of the team, take the initiative and get it done. And they don't want to have to say, well, I need to pay you 50 cents extra just to get that stuff done. They want people that are promotable. They want people that's going to take the lead, that they're that they can pay more, but also provide more responsibilities too. So those are the things like showing up on time was a high up on the agenda. Dressing for success is a major soft skill that a lot of folks lack. I mean, I've had employers say, they've interviewed people with slippers on, short pants, t-shirts. They've interviewed people that was full with jewelry, tattoos, that have come to interviews. So it's a turn off and it stops very good young people who can actually do the job, but they're not prepared to do that. Well, we want to teach that. We want to explore how they can better themselves. And this course goes into a lot of detail. And, I've assured our partners that no one will get a referral from us until we are satisfied that they've gone through Tools for Success. It is a human capital development program. So we brought in a trainer who is going to be doing that across the board for us. In addition to that, we've just joined forces with an organization called Advanced Solutions Technical Institute. They are also EduQual approved. They're out of Trinidad, and they give us a sort of a different sort of training courses. So they're bringing in a lot of technical courses. So, by 2020, January 2020, we're going to be launching things like fiber optics, computer networking, computer repair, cell phone repair. They are bringing in loads of different things that will give us another angle. These are the hot ticket items, right, that are creating jobs in Cayman. But we don't have a lot of locals going into those areas because they're not qualified. So we want to make sure, that we are on the cutting edge of a lot of that level of training. We're currently working on a legal secretary's course. Our accredited organization is out of the UK, so we're close on getting that. We're currently working on an organization, Institute of Leadership and Management. They're going to be certifying us as well, so we're working on that. So there's a number of different things that we are doing that I believe that can benefit our young people, can ensure that the transition between training and the world of work or the professional environment is a little bit smoother. But we want to be successful. In the end, it is about people coming in, being serious, taking on the training. They are paying for it. A lot of it right now, it is going to be ensuring that people have a clear understanding that this is about success. This isn't about coming and hanging out, this is about success.
Okay, wonderful. Well, it sounds, Michael, like you definitely have your plate full here. Yeah. You've got some staff around the place who are going to be helping you in terms of training, administering the courses, administrative staff. What is your vision for the next 6 months for Inspire Cayman?
Our goal right now is to start small. We've just launched our prison program. So Tools of Success was just launched on Monday. So we've trained up about 6 prison officers to launch that program. They're going to be starting with Tools of Success in core curriculum. And then from there, we're moving in, hopefully come January, we're moving into actual craft courses. So I'm excited about that because we have an opportunity to provide skills, soft skills, and actual craft skills to about 70 inmates over the next year. So that's exciting. With us in the community, we are looking at starting our evening program with anywhere between 7 to 12 people in the evening program come October. And then we're looking at launching our day program with possibly folks who've gotten out of the secondary school or people who are unemployed. So we're working with the new work entity to see what they have that we can launch as well to help out them. I've made a proposal to help train up a number of folks through NICE, the NICE program. They have over 400 unemployed Caymanians. I'm hoping that they take that on. But we want to also ensure that we are providing quality here. This is not about the numbers for me. If it was, I work at Hope Academy. I love my job, but this isn't about getting 100 people through the program. This is about making sure that whatever we offer is quality and people are getting great opportunities within the workforce. So it's also about developing our partnerships, because that's a critical aspect as well. So we have 19 organizations. We're trying to get up to 30 by June of 2020. We want to have at least 30 organizations on board that are recruiting specifically from us. So I've been meeting with recruiting firms to see what their needs are, how they can help, making sure that the things that we're offering is what's in demand in the community.
Right, absolutely.
So not all of the courses we're putting out there are going to be in demand. We know that the construction courses are, because we don't have a lot of Caymanians going into that sector, but it's the sector that's just burning up at this point, and that's where the money is. We also want to look at things like entrepreneurship, and that's why we're trying to get a program in from the Institute of Leadership and Management, because they have specific apprenticeship programs that our young people can go through. What I want to do, Sani, is make sure that young people and our people in general have the opportunity that they don't have to be employees for the rest of their lives. Right?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of nations out there now that are training up their people to own something, right? Small businesses have always been the foundation of any company, of any country. And that's the sort of stuff that I want to start to train up. I'm a small business owner, right? It's been a journey for me. It's been exciting, sometimes frustrating, but it's been a journey, and it's been a great learning experience to go through this. I want to be able to pass that on. I want to be able to teach that. I want to be able to show young people how to take how to take these opportunities on and how to fail, right? It's okay to fail. I mean, I have failed at this so many times. I mean, in my last year, I can tell you, while we have 19 on board, I've spoke to over 6 to 7 organizations,
Right.
and many of them have said, no, we're not interested. And it's okay for me. I mean, no, it doesn't hurt me. No, it makes me more hungry to make sure that our kids have a better future. So in the next 6 months, you know, we're looking at starting small and just growing as we go, and joining other organizations, seeing what the need is, and helping a lot of folks that really want to do this. So, you know, that's the exciting part, is about it. It's that service part of it.
Okay, awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Michael, again from Inspire Cayman Training. Tell us how people can get in contact with you, where you're located.
So we have a website, www.inspirecaymantraining.com. That has pretty much everything on it.
Okay.
Especially the admission form is on that. If they want to get into our PADI program, our automotive program, our construction program, all of that is there. Those are the programs that we're starting with first. Those are the programs that have been approved by the Ministry of Education. So they can go on and get that. We're having also orientation every Wednesday night from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So if people want to know more, you know, I'm not interested in this big splash of an open house. Those things don't appeal to me. What I want to do is get the word out there, so people that want to do this can come in and hear what we're doing, and they can sign up and we can start. So every Wednesday night from 6 to 8, we're going to be here to do orientation. I've been doing orientation now for the last 2 weeks. It's been slow and go. But again, it is about getting the word out there and keeping people, you know, where they are, meeting people where they are, but also ensuring that they have the relevant information. We're fully accredited. We're ready to move. We're ready to ensure that, you know, people who truly want training, who want to not just get a job. I'm not in it to give anyone a job. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of young people and they're like, you know, sir, can you help me get a job? That's not what I'm in this for. It's about a career path for me. It's about helping you become more independent minded. You know, can I help you own your own business? I can help you do that. We can sit down and talk about that. So we have a lot of organizations on board. Many of them are posted, I should say all of them are posted on our website, so people can go out there. But they can also contact me, 939-1301, and, you know, I can kind of walk them through. But the orientations are great because they get to see it. You know, I can walk them through what we're doing. They can ask their questions and they can be informed.
Okay, wonderful. So thanks again, Michael, for that little snippet into what you've got going on here at Inspire Cayman Training. Folks, please contact Michael's institution, centrally located right on Eastern Avenue. Pop in for those Wednesday sessions, free. Anyone can come. Moms, dads, bring the kids out. You know, plan ahead for their future, because there's nothing in the world that is more important than your education and really just tooling or retooling yourself with the right assets to be able to survive in the 21st century.
Absolutely.
And ultimately, that is what it's about. So thanks so much, folks. You've been tuned in to another segment of The Pulse here with Cayman Mall Road.